Hi, you guys were given a lot of information over the short amount of time that we were together. So I decided to put a video together that might help you or help you remember some of the things that we went over. I created this food pyramid. It's the new food pyramid. You have your vegetables, fruits, beans, seeds and nuts, potatoes and dairy, and then at the very top, beef, chicken, and eggs. So we want to focus on vegetable forward, right? So with that, and remember I was talking about a power bag that you can have during the day. Important is that this is my power bag and it took 30 seconds to put together. Today my protein is the cheese. Normally I put nuts, and then we have carrots and then the bell peppers. Those sweet peppers that you get in a little baggie at the store, which are perfect, which are high in vitamin C. And I have a little bit of sugars from my carrots that's going to give me energy and give me vitamin C and vitamin A. Helps with my immune system. Very important. Fat is really important from your nuts or the cheese to give you some energy for your brain, because we're 80% fat in our brain. And we also were given this chart here. It's a pairing chart. We have different columns. You have the protein column in 1, low carb 2, high carb 3, vegetable 4, 5 is fat, and 6 is your condiments. And then down here are your spices, which would of course be part of the condiments. But what we talked about was make sure you don't pair 3 with 3, okay? And pair all the rest together. Now notice in my bag I have the vegetable column, I have a fat column, I have a protein column, and I have a high carb column. So you'll notice that here, and that's how I paired. And so I'm able to get my nutrients that I need for energy and weight loss. And also it will control my sugars. And eye-catching health benefits, we're going to use that bell pepper that I talked about earlier, if you see it on there. It says right here, it's rich in vitamin C and it's good for the heart. Why? Because it's rich in vitamin C. How do I know it? It's also good for the skin because it's tight skin. It's 4-chambered like the heart. It helps me remember that it's good for the heart. The same with bananas, shaped like the colon, and it's fibrous just like green beans, stringy like green bean. So guess what? Green bean even has high fiber in it and lots of calcium. So bananas have high potassium. Green beans have more calcium in them than milk. Crazy, huh? You also received a couple of recipes. One is crawfish étouffée. I like to separate the rice and put those toppings on other things. The reason why this is a food pairing and so good is it uses celery as sodium. And also your onion and your pepper and your garlic. Those are all healthy heart. This is a healthy heart dish. Amazing, huh? That you would ever think crawfish étouffée. But Jennifer Chandler would, and you should check out her book, Simply Suppers or Simply Grilling. Fantastic, by the way. Then these are ingredients for a healthy heart for your smoothies and juices. There you are. Nice, good stuff. And if you need a copy, just let me know. Also, I put together some examples in a food diary, okay, or journal. And what we're looking at is at the top, if you notice, there's portions of protein, and we also have water, and you have carbohydrates, and how many fruits and vegetables did you have today? So we want to look at that. So really important. And it also lets you know what that ounce is. An ounce for 7 grams, fourth a cup is 7 grams for protein. Carbs, 1 serving is 15 grams, which is a slice of bread, and also 1/4 cup of pasta. So be careful and remember how much that little thing of pasta. But that's okay, because we trick our minds by putting the pasta down and then putting the toppings over it so that we have more vegetables, and then press it and let it use a smaller plate, and it will trick your mind and you'll lose weight, I guarantee. Then you received a blank copy like this so that you keep up with 4 days and 6 meals. If you have a blood sugar issue, make sure that you write your sugar number to the side. And also if you have blood pressure or any issues like that, make sure you write your numbers on your paper so that you are keeping up with what you eat coincides what your numbers are, so you have a diary to go back, so that you have something to take to your doctor, because he's going to ask you these type of questions, and so will your wellness coordinator, and so you have the answers right away so you can get to the solution as fast as possible, because that's what we're in the business of doing. It's let's get to those success solutions quickly. We also have the food nutrition facts, and this is the label, and we're always talking about ingredients, sugar and corn, and first ingredients, no way. So be careful of that. And some things that contain wheat you don't need to consume because that kind of messes you up, but it's good to have fiber. So if you're gluten-free, etc., you need to watch the particular ingredient. Okay. And then notice I put potassium there because it's very important that we have potassium with sodium. So make sure, like here is this example, that the potassium is higher than the sodium. And as always, our exercise that we love to do, but we forget nutrition is 80%, lifestyle 10%, training is 10%. You can't function unless you have great insides, right? So we also have to get these guys moving. So exercise, walking, running, whatever is good for you, whatever you feel is good. It can be biking, just move. It's fantastic.